Welcome to the Laredoan, a video magazine that profiles citizens from our community. On today's show, we'll meet Dr. David Barbosa, the new superintendent for United Independent School District. And we'll also meet Chale Pena, a Laredoan that expresses himself through his guitar. All this and more on the Laredoan. The Laredoan is brought to you by the Quick Bite Family Restaurant at 3401 San Bernardo, celebrating their 20th anniversary, and by Audio Video Studios. The Quick Bite Family Restaurant is celebrating 20 years of serving Laredo with delicious seafood, mouth-watering steaks, and Mexican food.
Hi, this is David Vasquez, inviting you to come and celebrate our 20th anniversary here at Quick Bite Family Restaurant.
Les habla Carlos Chale Pena para invitarlos cada fin de semana a que escuchen canciones bonitas en un ambiente plenamente familiar.
Today, during the month of October at the Quick Bite, try the Jumbo Golden Fried Shrimp, cabrito, steaks cooked over mesquite coals, and more. Be sure to pick up your King of the Fried Shrimp pin while supplies last. Come celebrate 20 years of service to Laredo at the Quick Bite Family Restaurant, 3401 San Bernardo. Audio Video Studios. We make video work for you. Television commercials. Television programs. Jingles recorded with digital audio equipment. Audio Video Studios. Call us today. We now return to the Laredoan. He's been in Laredo 3 months and is meeting almost insurmountable challenges head-on. 1,500 new students annually, a $75 million bond election, staffing concerns, and the problems inherent in providing for Texas' fastest-growing school district. He's Dr. David Barbosa, the new superintendent of the United Independent School District.
Well, I myself was born in New Mexico, but interestingly enough, I have some roots here in this part of the country. My father was born in Piedras Negras and was raised in Acuña, which is right across the border from Del Rio. And so much of my childhood was spent in coming down here and visiting family, both in Acuña and Del Rio. So from that perspective, I'm somewhat familiar with this part of the country. Well, I think the United Independent School District has so much potential. As I considered the possibility of coming here, it was exciting to me, for example, to look at the growth that the district is experiencing. There's no question that the projections all tell us that the district will probably double in size in the next 10 years or so. There are certainly, from my perspective, there are challenges relative to improvement of the educational program, and that's not to say that the program isn't good, but I think we always try to look at ways in which we can improve the education that we offer to our children. I think the Laredo community, from my observation, is a community that is interested and supportive of quality education, and I'm looking forward to working with parents and community members to see that we do have a quality educational program in the United School District. Staff is excellent, and I'm looking forward to working with them. And as much as I can, I'm looking forward to having a chance to interact with children. That's, if there's anything I miss in being a superintendent, it's probably having that day-to-day interaction with children. So to the extent that I can, I'm going to seize on opportunities to have a chance to work with kids. I'm looking forward to establishing some ways in which parents can participate in some meaningful ways. We want to work with our building principals to make sure that we have things going on at the building level that involve parents. So in that regard, I think it's the same. Parents everywhere are concerned about education, and I'm looking forward to getting parents involved in Laredo. as a newcomer, I think I have the responsibility, number one, to venture out into the community, have an opportunity to meet with people in the community, meet with our community leaders, meet with parents, listen to what they have to say, and listen to their observations about what they have experienced in the United Independent School District and what their desires are for the United Independent School District. So, my intention is to work with the Board of Trustees, and they in turn work with parents to develop some kind of a strategic planning process where we can have parents involved in offering input and suggestions on how we can improve our school district. That's not to say that I don't have some ideas, because I do, and I want to work with staff in terms of implementing some of those ideas. But I think the important thing is that we involve our community in that process. I don't come here because I have a great plan for this school district. I come here because I think I have some skills in involving people and planning together so that it becomes our school district and not my school district.
Dr. David Barbosa, the new Laredoan.
¿Recuerda cuando los niños morían de enfermedades de la infancia como polio, difteria, sarampión? Aún se siguen muriendo.
Inmunización es un asunto de vida y muerte. No espere para inmunizar a su bebé. Para localizar a la clínica más cercana, llame a WIC 1-800-942-3678.
If you have a public service announcement that you would like to air on the Laredoan, write to us in care of the Laredoan, P.O. Box 2039, Laredo, Texas 78044.
I was married back in June 5th of 1944 to Kiko Farias, who was a little league coach for 21 years. Back in, we had 6 sons and 1 daughter, so you know why he went into that kind of, he wanted to help all the young men, so he had all his kids in there. But I'm going to go back to 1937 when we used to go to the movies, and it was a time, I have 2 sisters and a brother, but my 2 sisters and I would always be together, and we'd go to the movies, and for instance, our boyfriends, Kiko was my boyfriend, and Chale Alexander was my sister's boyfriend, and Diana always had different boyfriends to say, allá las veo adentro, allá las vemos adentro, you know. And we felt better because we didn't want them to pay for us, because we were at that age where you don't want, I know, you feel better they paid for you. So allá nos vemos adentro, you know. So they come and sit next to you, hold hands all the movies. By the time you got out, your hand was all sopping wet, you know, sweating all the time, holding on. And then after the movie, we'd go to, it used to be called the American Legion Hall, out there where there was some tennis courts right across from Joe Jackson Heights now, out on Market Street. And they will hold tertulias, what you call a tertulia, an afternoon dance. We used to love to dance. It was the Big Apple then. Can you imagine? Must have been like 1937, I think, 36, 37. And the other one was mambo, the one that you used to dance holding on like that, like mambo. So I think those were the nicest days of my life, when we didn't have a worry in the world, but just to have fun. And Laredo was such a lovely place to live in, and it still is, because to me, I wouldn't leave Laredo for any place in the world. I was born here, and I'm going to die here. And I think Laredo is one of the greatest cities in the United States.
Hi, I'm Ernie Lopez Jr., and this is my wife,
Liz Lopez.
and we are proud to be Laredoans.
My name is Ricardo R. Rios, work for the city of Laredo. I supervise the parking enforcement. I also have a lovely wife and a children, 3-year-old, Ricky, and Tiffany, 5-year-old. My hobbies is playing drums with a borderline band in Laredo, Texas.
The Laredoan will return after a word from our sponsors. The Quick Bite Family Restaurant is celebrating 20 years of serving Laredo with delicious seafood, mouth-watering steaks, and Mexican food.
Hi, this is David Vasquez, inviting you to come and celebrate our 20th anniversary here at Quick Bite Family Restaurant.
Les habla Carlos Chale Pena para invitarlos cada fin de semana a que escuchen canciones bonitas en un ambiente plenamente familiar.
Say, during the month of October at the Quick Buy, try the Jumbo Golden Fried Shrimp, cabrito, steaks cooked over mesquite coals, and more. Be sure to pick up your king of the fried shrimp tin while supplies last. Come celebrate 20 years of service to Laredo at the Quick Bite Family Restaurant, 3401 San Bernardo. Audio Video Studios. We make video work for you. Television commercials. Television programs. Jingles recorded with digital audio equipment. Audio Video Studios. Call us today. We now return to the Laredoan. Chale Pena, a man with a passion for music, has been entertaining Laredoans for years. His devotion to family, religion, and his music have made him a truly remarkable person.
Me encontré un angelito que bajó del cielo azul. Yo pedí un angelito, corazón, llegaste tú. A mí desde un principio me gustó mucho el bolero romántico. El bolero romántico es el que más me llega, es el que más siento al cantarlo. Cuando canto alguna canción ranchera el vals también me gusta mucho, principalmente los valses peruanos, los valses venezolanos, la música sudamericana me encanta.
As a young man, Chale pursued a career in professional baseball.
Me dediqué a jugar béisbol profesional, ¿verdad? Así es que jugué con Tecolotes de Nuevo Laredo en 1949, el 1951 con Diablos Rojos del México, 53 volví con Tecolotes, 54 y 55. Esos años estuve jugando béisbol profesional.
Vamos a hablar un poquito de esa época, los 50. ¿Qué fue lo que lo inspiró más que nada, primeramente con su carrera profesional en el béisbol? Y aparte de eso, mientras que usted estaba de profesional en el juego de béisbol, ¿siguió con la guitarra o platíquenos un poco de eso?
No, durante el tiempo que jugué al béisbol no tomaba la guitarra para nada. Además, no sabía tocar nada de guitarra. Comencé con el trío, pero tocando maracas. Como comencé a tomar la primera voz, comencé a tocar maracas nada más. Ya lo de la guitarra ya vino ya mucho después, ya de digamos, de 40 años, 45 años. Por eso les recomiendo a los que les guste la guitarra y quieran aprender, decir que no hay edad para aprender.
Mr. Chale Pena, an inspiration to us all.
Me alegro mucho de volver a verte. Tú sabes que...
From the Grill is brought to you by Ruiz Custom Meats. Visit Robert and Polo Ruiz for all your specialty cuts, or try their seafood, or their deer storage facilities. That's Ruiz Custom Meats.
Today, from the grill, we're going to have bacon-wrapped shrimp. While the mesquite coals get ready, let's go inside and prepare the shrimp.
We start off with some fresh shrimp, shelled and deveined, and you marinate them in your favorite Italian dressing. You grab a little slice of bacon, and you wrap your shrimp up. Doesn't really have to be very neat. Anyway, the bacon's going to shrink when you put it on the grill. You get one of these long bamboo sticks. It's like a long toothpick, and you just kind of stack them up like that, and they're ready for the grill. We're going to need a basting sauce. My basting sauce consists of half a cup of butter, quarter cup of cilantro, 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 chile serrano, pepper and comino to taste. Mix it all together, put it in a bowl, throw it on the grill, baste your shrimp after a while. Our coals and basting sauce is ready now, so let's throw the shrimp on the grill. Line them up. Don't want to have too hot of a fire. Just a medium high. Shrimp don't take too long to cook. Baste them a little bit with our basting sauce. Let's baste our shrimp, not being too stingy with the basting sauce. It takes about 7 to 10 minutes, depending on the size of the shrimp. Oh, these are looking good. These are looking good. Baste them a little bit more. Don't forget to visit our friends over at Ruiz Custom Meats for all your outdoor cooking needs. They're done. Let's take them inside and prepare a plate. Well, there you have it. Until next time, I'm Ed Herbst from The Grill.
From the Grill was brought to you by Ruiz Custom Meats at 2119 East Lyon. Sportswear for the Laredoan Outdoors is furnished by Border Sporting Goods, now at their new location, 5219 Mare Avenue. Today on the Laredoan Outdoors, we'll visit with some friends of mine that were bird hunting South Texas style. Sportswear for the Laredoan Outdoors is provided by Border Sporting Goods, now at their new location at 5219 Mirror Avenue. For all your bow hunting needs, visit Border Sporting Goods. The Laredoan will return after a word from our sponsors. The Quick Bite Family Restaurant is celebrating 20 years of serving Laredo with delicious seafood, mouth-watering steaks, and Mexican food.
Hi, this is David Vasquez, inviting you to come and celebrate our 20th anniversary here at Quick Bite Family Restaurant.
Les habla Carlos Chale Pena para invitarlos cada fin de semana a que escuchen canciones bonitas en un ambiente plenamente familiar.
Today, during the month of October, at the Quick Bite, try the Jumbo Golden Fried Shrimp, cabrito, steaks cooked over mesquite coals, and more. Be sure to pick up your king of the fried shrimp pin while supplies last. Come celebrate 20 years of service to Laredo at the Quick Bite Family Restaurant, 3401 San Bernardo. Audio Video Studios. We make video work for you. Television commercials. Television programs. Jingles recorded with digital audio equipment. Audio Video Studios. Call us today. We now return to the Laredoan.
Laredo's the place to be right now. Unemployment is at its lowest ever. The city is growing by leaps and bounds. The construction industry is up. Retail is doing very, very well. And visitors to the city comment at all times on the growth that they see from year to year. One of the things that you may see very often as you drive through Laredo streets is the great amount of trucks that we see particularly in the downtown area. And that's one of the problems we face with growth. But let me tell you, it's a good problem to have. Many, many cities across the state would give an arm and a leg to have the kind of business we have. This year, Texas declared Laredo the fastest growing city in the state. We were at 129,000 in 1990 at the census. And this, at the end of 1992, we are showing 140,000. If we were to take a count right now, I can almost bet that we're closer to 150,000. When you consider that we're right next to Nuevo Laredo, our sister city, that has a population of about 450,000, we are talking of a market of over 500,000 people. This means business for our retail industry, means business for our transportation industry, and it just means a better economy for all. When you drive through downtown and you see the trucks, you have every right to complain because we need to fix our traffic problems. But remember, every one of those trucks means dollars for our community. And if we work together, we can make this a better situation for all of us.
Well, that's it for this week's show. Join us again next Saturday at 6:30 p.m. here on KVTV. If you have any comments or suggestions for our show, write to us in care of the Laredoan, P.O. Box 2039, Laredo, Texas 78044. For the Laredoan, I'm Danny Alcocer. Hairstyles for the Laredoan are furnished by Heavenly Hair. Call them at 727-8478 for an appointment, or just go on by and visit them at 5116 Springfield Avenue.